Gemini. How's it going? So this is Jen. I'm doing your mid-November reading. I actually forgot your sign. So let's get going here. So just a reminder. Oh, no shit. Okay. So I just want to show you, because this doesn't always happen, but Six of Cups. You can see right here in my journaling. You can see I wrote, where is it? I can't see it. Somewhere in here. Where is it? Six of Cups. So we'll talk about what I was getting that means. So, yeah. So, of course, you have your full moon this month, and it's an eclipse. Sorry, I had set these up for everyone already, but yours I hadn't looked at, and I didn't want to for some reason, and it's probably because of that Six of Cups. I don't know why I feel like I need to prove shit to all y'alls. I don't even... Motherfucker. See, this is why I set it up. This is why I set it up for everyone else. But maybe someone needs to prove something to you, or if you feel you need to prove something, like, I really don't feel like you need to. I feel like if you need to prove anything this month, you need to prove it to yourself and reconcile. Of course, Gemini, right? The twins, those competing energies, those contradictory things. We all have them. And so this full moon, it's also an eclipse, which I think I forgot to say in the November readings, but things that started, we had the Sag, your opposite sign, that Sag eclipse in June. So what was happening around June? And it's really time to, I think you're really going to be able to reconcile things, wrap them up, start a new beginning that will begin for the next 6 months at least. So when I was doing my meditation for you guys, I'm going to go back to the Six of Cups energy. I got very, very strongly because I want to finish this. So allow things, people's things, people, habits, expectations, the coulda, shoulda, woulda, to fall away, to let it go. To challenge yourself. What if I just was okay with that relationship ending? What if I was okay and accepting of that perceived failure? What if I was able to just be okay with it, not to beat myself up about it, not to replay it, not to hold on to resentment, not to try to justify it, not to try to carry that energy and do the mental gymnastics to be the way it is. What if it's just okay the way it was, and to just let it be that way and let it go? Perhaps it could be childhood things. I didn't connect that before. So I saw a very clear vision of this very sweet, it would be like if you took sort of this type of drawing in a cartoon, so a very simplistic and a bigger, more close up and a bigger head of like the side of a child. And it had this really cute, and it's interesting because I put Justified. If you ever watch that show, Justified, which is not a sweet, it's an awesome show, but it's not a sweet show. But that type of hat, or like a little hipster or a little straw hat or something on a kid, and they're outside and their kind of wispy hair is down. It was a very, very sweet, very sweet vision in it. For me, I wrote innocence, simplicity, enjoying the simple things in life. And then I also saw, when I wrote innocence, I saw incense, so clearing of energy. So as you let things go, it may be helpful to do some tangible things to help set things to really interesting. I wonder if you could also be doing something where there's a final glaze or a final step to set it to, I don't even know. I'm not crafty at all. whoops, what that would be, but something where you have to do like a final set to set things in, to seal something, to seal the deal. Make sure you get things in writing. So something about writing and signatures has been very strong message throughout a lot of signs readings for this mid-November, these mid-November readings. I would also say to, again, to go back to a ritual for that full moon. What do you want to release? What is it to let go? Write it down and do some sort of ritual. You can look up full moon rituals or whatever, and just to really solidify it. Because it's one thing in your brain to say, oh yeah, I do that, I do that. I eat healthy, but if you start tracking and putting things down and counting the calories, and there are all these awesome apps, I don't know how we're getting into diet now, but where you can just take a picture of the barcode and it's awesome, and it's like, oh shit, that's way higher in sodium than I thought. That's way higher in sugar than I thought. So doing things to make it more real and tangible will help you to truly reconcile. So you may need to reconcile your bank account, look at the fine print, things like that, some sort of contract. Okay, let's look at the cards because I saw the Six of Cups, but I didn't really look at anything else. Oh, we have the Sun. So we have the Hermit. Yeah, the Hermit's Virgo. So that would be end of August into around the 21st or something of September. So something that was happening during that time. The Hermit is self-reflection. It's that all this work we were just talking about, really reconciling sort of what you were taught, what society tells you, if you were brought up in a religion or there's a certain philosophy or way, culture, all your experiences, and sort of looking at all of that and say, okay, but what's my guiding light? The light in the Hermit's lamp to me is what you feel are your core values, the principles, what you think, not just what society tells you or some arbitrary. There's things that are somewhat arbitrary in life, and you have to think, getting married really important to me? Because yeah, there are some pros and cons to having that piece of paper, but it doesn't, you don't have, nothing's going to happen if you live with someone forever and don't get married. Like there's literally no consequence to it. And you can think whatever you want, but that's what you have to think. What is truly important to me? Is it external things, or is it internally how I treat people, how other people treat me, the simple things in life, that Six of Cups energy, enjoying nature, honoring the earth? I don't know. That's what you have to reconcile. We have the Sun card. That's seeing things really clearly. So it's almost like that there's a little bit of a darkness of the soul when you look at that Hermit, and then you move over to the Sun card. I dropped my incense and I'm too lazy to get down. I'm going to use this number 2 pencil. The sun, it turns very bright, and you see things extremely clearly now. Aha moments. Just you once you've reconciled that, you're just like, oh, okay, it's so clear, and there's no hesitation anymore moving forward. Oh, you're feeling good. You're feeling strong. You're feeling. It's a very sort of virile energy and passionate energy, and just enthusiastic and inspired, and really just feeling really sure and clear about things moving forward, having a really an aha moment, just some real clarity around something. And I think some of that is going to be what's really important in life. So this Knight of Swords is drawing my attention because, I'm sorry, I'm skipping around, but this Two of Swords to me is almost like those are two aspects of yourself, Gemini, that you're having a conversation with, um, and coming to a conclusion. And the conclusion is a change in thinking. So I do think you will change. You will have a change in thinking about how you viewed something and your perception on something that will lead to real clarity and a real simple. It's I think you're going to be surprised at how simple it is, and that you were overthinking it. And right, the air signs, that's, I'm a Libra moon. That's our, the struggle is we're so brain oriented and thought oriented. It can become analysis paralysis and overthinking and over analyzing. And so we can't even, it's like, what are we get everything, it gets lost in a lot of, in too many thoughts. And this is, let's just keep it simple. And let's just, what's the bottom line here? What's most important? And this change of thinking brings just amazing clarity. And moving ahead with that hermit card of what your values are. I just saw 1111 and got the chills. Woo. And I can't worry about what everyone else thinks. I have to be true to me and true to myself and my core values and what's important. And it makes the way forward surprisingly easy, freeing, and happy. I see you being much happier um, after you've gone through this dark night of the soul. Okay, so I will leave it there, Gemini. I hope you have an amazing November. Take care.